Yep, so I'm currently in a folder called D6 Dagster, and now I'm gonna install Dagster in my local environment. And you can do it in a two ways. First, mainly three ways. First, either you can use virtual environment, you can use VIP or UV. Dagster works on UV, so you can try UV as well, or you can do the VIP VNV as well. Apart from that, you can directly make it in your local environment. No need to create any virtual environment. But now Python only works with Dagster only works with Python 3.9 to 3.12. So first, I'm gonna check the Python version, which is 3.11, works for me, and then VIP version, which should be, yeah, works with 3.11. That's it. Now we will create a virtual environment. So Python VNB Dagster env. Yep, it's in the process. So it is loading. And Dagster somewhat helps us to do the pipelining work. I have attached most of my notions in the chat section, or you can ask me for the notion links. And there you can check like what are the notes saying and everything. You have to understand basics of the notion. Basis of the Dagster using Notion. Yep, Dagster environment is done. Then for the web server, let's just go with VIP install Dagster and Dagster web server. You can also include Dagster DBT, Dagster partners, and so on according to your need. But for now, we will do only this. And then we will make a boilerplate. We will use a boilerplate. In this scenario, we call it scaffold. So we will make a scaffold of the Dagster project, and then we will start working on the Dagster basically. So now in my Dagster env, the Dagster is being installed. And yeah. So for this installing collected packages, there could be one error for the long, you cannot have long, which basically says you cannot have a long list in your terminal. So for that, you can do a GPT, and you will get to know that in your system, you would have to switch on an 8-bit or 16-bit codec, something like that. Just do the GPT for that error, you will get to know. That's very simple one, and restart your computer, and that error would be gone. I have already done that, that's why it's not an error. Just to give you an overview, it would be registry directly. Basically, you will go to the registry editor, this one, and then in config system, control sys control. No, that's not even local machine system. I think here you would get somewhere, I don't remember exactly, but yeah, as soon as this is, you can do that. As soon as that is done, you can run the Dagster using dgdev in your UI. That's it. We are waiting. As soon as it gets downloaded, let's start. I'm waiting too much. Well, you see, you can have issue with protobuf, back off, all those things. These are kind of Dagster's resources or help that you would get. And now that's downloaded, let's do a scaffold. My Dagster project. Yep, that's ready. So mostly whatever you would do inside this assets definitions. This is another one to test things. That's it. Yep, now we will just go to the city project. We're inside my Dagster project, and since we are inside this, we can read this by project.2ml, which will help us to go to the UI. Yep, it started running. You have it here. You can see my Dagster project. Simple.